It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. From inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Find some fresh air. He's loose. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground.
When your run game's working like this early in the game, man, it makes everything so easy. And after big runs like that, watch for this offense to come back and attack some play action down the field.
On the direct snap, it's Thompson. Oh, a lot of space. Kearney on the Jets. At the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Once he got some room, it was over.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. The opening drive, nice execution. They scored the touchdown. That was big time.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. A full field of defensive backs trying to take away the deep ball. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, or the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Nowhere close on that one as he's got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? We can't wait to find out.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Manning. The screen, and watch out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Out of the shotgun on third down. He's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the stick.
Can't get him off the fucking field.
That's why we got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. Get a completion on a big third down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Just got robbed. Oh my god, just got robbed. Oh my fucking god, just flew right at it.
The shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Oh my god.
They are controlling the ball. Ninth play of the drive. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass on second down. Now adjusting. Bought a little time, lets it go. Knocks it out of the air. He's there to make the stop, and not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Might be changing the route. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Manning. They're working that left side. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. He steps and
Shrug off defensive tackle right at the last
minute. Finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively. Now it sets up 4th down.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the upright.
He didn't pick that fucking ball off. I cannot believe he did not pick that fucking ball off.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take
I'm
over
fucking
at the
sick.
25-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. The give to the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to pass. It's Coleman Hope. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw. The receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down, giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Mosley. Still running at the 40. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
If he'd clicked on, I think he would have picked that off.
Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Defense in press coverage. Grab behind the line. It's Traore. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Using his feet. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, You just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
High that. What fucking shot?
So now it's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. And some room to work.
Oh, nobody blocks. 2 blockers right in my face. Nobody blocks.
Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. A little release to the back.
Get the fuck out of my way. Get the fuck out of the way.
Maybe just a couple of inches short.
This defense really does a nice job playing with their eyes and pursuing the ball. They took away all of the quarterback's options down the field. When he finally checked it down, they rallied to him, made the tackle, now setting up 4th.
About this one.
Grab behind the line. It's Traore. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that 4th down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right.
He's too slow. He's just too slow.
Knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope.
What a horrible throw. What a horrible throw. What a... I cannot believe he fucking threw that shit that far inside. There was no pressure. No fucking pressure in his face when he did that.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Grease, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the...
Okay, great, cool. Somebody needs to beat the fuck out of the quarterback.
that's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch it, and nobody's going to catch him.
I think that person who picked it off has a flat ball.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans.
That dude, that's that free safety.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Starts to scramble to the left.
I wish the DT played with that. It's got fucking crap.
Not a lot working with a Wildcat there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Thompson. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There's a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll give it to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Longhorns in the hurry-up. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's brought down.
Everybody in the hole.
First down.
Still.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Soften them up with a run. Now the throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds his tight end. And he'll be brought down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end.
Pick the ball off. Pick the goddamn ball.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Ridiculous. Shading itself.
They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. on 4th down, looking to pass. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted deep in his own end. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
Well, the defense was able to get to the QB, and I think that's what really creates the interception. Because of the pressure and because of the hit on the quarterback, it affected the velocity, it affected the accuracy of the throw. The defense comes away with a huge takeaway.
On the direct snap, it's Thompson. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open the second half on the ground. Finding open areas.
Makes no sense. Makes zero sense.
30 to the 31.
I mean, I got a fucking QB contain on too. Just runs around
it. Wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Right back to the well. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run.
He's loose down the middle. Turning it on. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Texas.
So ready to be playing action.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Kansas is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Cal. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. The quick out.
He tried to sell the bag there.
Down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Get up. Get up. Yep, I think that's what everybody says to their quarterbacks after they take big hits like that. He got the first down, but you don't want to make a living taking those whacks.
Wants to go up top on first down.
He's every throw the quarterback making high into the inside. Every single one of them.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Going to swing it on second down. Rushes on him.
All right, so I'm spamming the throw to them ball before he even got hit.
And a great job on the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Croman Hope. Caught near the sticks, it's Traore. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a first and goal. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. Wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Quick strike through the air for the score. That is confidence in your arm strength. Look at the revolutions on that one as he zips it in there.
Confidence, arm arrogance, whatever you want to call it. You could tell he believed it. Put it right where he needed to. You got double coverage. You got to fit it in there. He believed, and he did.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Can't get him to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. It's Manning. He's got his man.
Better be a hold. Give me something, Brady. Give me something.
Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
Sure.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Dinkins.
Oh my God.
And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. He'll be brought down.
That worked all 3 fucking times I've done this year, and that's the one time it don't want to fucking work. That, all 3 fucking times I've done that this year.
Nice job understanding, just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
All 3 fucking times I ran that worked. It didn't want to fucking work that time. So good trying some dumbass shit.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On the direct snap, it's Thompson. He's going to run it.
Your guys play that real well. Like they play that shit excellent. I shouldn't try and do shit like that right now. That's kind of a fucking trick play.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. Gets it to the back. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming.
Good play call on defense. But third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Chugged it away just as he was hit.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback and receiver were on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
That shit.
If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. To the air, it's Croman Hope.
I've never seen somebody play something that
Just
way.
couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
Well, the offense
Never
on
seen
third
DT
down,
or D
they're just
in
trying to
play
spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting a fourth down.
No way with this. No fucking. There's no point in even
critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires left. It's caught downfield.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that 4th down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by 1 possession.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Direct snap.
Yo.
As soon as he got it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give them 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Not able to pick up that 1st down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
Man, I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this 1st down.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs.
I love the play call there on 4th and short, because even if you don't get it, the opponent now has to march the entire length of the field. But because you did, you've now got a fresh set, and offensively, you've got to pay this off now. You've got to score a touchdown.
And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Touchdown, Bulldog!
Damn.
And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Bounced the wrong way on offensive line all fucking night. Finally bounces the right way.
set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
All right, just once.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. They'll move the tight end. Now they'll run it on the toss. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Steps away. He's going to take off. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
Listen, everybody practices the 2-minute drill and trying to go fast, but it's really nice when the quarterback has his time to get his thoughts clear, understand down and distance, maybe audible at the line of scrimmage. He has that right now because he did a good job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Now they're going to throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. Firing to the right, complete. And they're able to get him down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. It's complete to the
Not
right.
let his ass get out of
And
bounds.
the
Thank you.
defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Grabbed in the middle, it's
Come
Moore.
on, bro. Come on, bro.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
I guess he called.
And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun, looking for a man. Throws toward the end zone.
Man, you could jump that.
Incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
This environment is just electric right now. And the offense, they're trying to feed off of that to win this game. Late in a 2-minute situation, you're being aggressive. You're taking a shot into the end zone. I know that one falls incomplete, but this offense right now, you can tell they're feeling it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
hard to dial up big completions vertically down the field. At this juncture in the game, it's the fourth quarter, and the defense is playing with extra DBs on the field. They know you're going to throw it. Ball falls incomplete.
And the Longhorns are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Wingo. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to
Give
go.
up a touchdown. It's slightly what we always do in this situation.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, looking at the other underneath now.
Now you talk about finishing games with a
I caught looking at the underneath now.
executed to perfection, taking almost all of the clock, executing brilliantly down the stretch of this football game, making plays, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Absolutely
Lining up in the
sickening.
Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Thompson. Dances away. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.